is a necessity for life. Fact. So why are we depriving literal children of access to free food? In the United States, 17.9% of households with children are food insecure. These children don't know when or where these next meals of theirs are going to come from. That's terrible. 17.9% of households with children, according to Melanie Hansen in School Lunch Debt Statistics. I come from a Title I school. I've been here my whole life. I have seen children and teenagers who this actively impacts. A lot of the kids at my school need free or reduced lunches. They can't survive without them. My community is especially lucky to be a part of the Flanger Reservation, which supports all of our children, regardless of race. Through sponsorships from them, a lot of our students get free food, which is amazing. I love that for my school. But I wish all the students in the United States could get free food. Food is a necessity for life. In the United States, only 9 states provide school meals to all children, with no strings attached. These states are California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, Nevada, and Vermont. Only 9 states out of 50. The current system the U.S. has in place is a 3-tiered system. If you're at less than 130% of the federal poverty line, you get free school meals. If you're between 130% and 185%, you get reduced school meals. And everyone else gets full price meals. However, in communities where poverty is especially prevalent, where students make up 40% of low-income households, you can have the community eligibility provision, which provides all students with free meals. Again, this is great. But 1/3 of schools reject these. This is according to Cohen and others in implementation of universal school meals during COVID-19 and beyond. In the United States, because it's these kids that fall through the cracks, lunch shaming happens. These students who are just barely above what they need to qualify for these reduced meal and free programs, they still can't afford these lunches. And schools take harsh and drastic measures to get this money that these students aren't paying. They send students home with stamps that say, "I need lunch money." Or they give alternative meals like a cold cheese sandwich, which signals to everyone else in the school that these children can't afford lunch. In some cases, schools make these children throw away their food in front of their classmates. In one case, at Wyoming Valley West School District, the school threatened to send a family's children into foster care because of outstanding lunch fines. That's insane. Why can't we just provide for our children? Why is it this way? Though, again, to our credit, many states have taken measures against lunch shaming. But it's not enough. Why should we have to take measures against lunch shaming when we should be taking measures to give all students free lunch? I know I've said it a lot, and I'll keep saying it because this is what I believe in. Our students deserve free food. Thinking otherwise is beyond me. According to panelist member of Parliament in Canada, Christy Duncan, and summarized by Roger Collier, quote, "Hunger affects a child's behavior. It affects concentration, creativity, and problem solving. A nutritious diet, on the other hand, reduces absenteeism while improving grades and graduation rates. Providing meals to students should be seen as an investment, not a cost. End quote. Wonderfully said. We need to invest in our future. These children, our future. They are our future. Think about that. But in places where school lunch that's free and breakfasts that are free have been implemented, we have seen great improvements. For example, according to Cohen and others, in implementation of universal school meals during COVID-19 and beyond, and Spill and others in universal free school meals and school and student outcomes, a systematic review, and Jacob Peer in What is Lunch Shaming, we see that there's an increase in student attendance, meal participation, and a balanced diet when free school meals are provided. And to add on to that, a balanced diet sets kids up for a bright future. Eating habits formed in childhood carry on through adulthood. We are setting our children up for success by giving them access to good, nutritious meals. Without them, what are we sending our children off into the world to do? How are they going to live if no one's shown them how? Additionally, there's been a decrease in student suspension, childhood obesity, administrative costs, school meal debt, and perceived stigma. And to add on to school meal debt, this affects 55.1% of schools that were surveyed. 55.1%. This isn't a minority. This is the majority of students. We could help our students. Why aren't we? Food is a necessity for life. Hang on to that. Think about that. Why aren't we doing more for our students? I firmly believe and will always believe that students deserve free food. It's easy to see nameless faces and faceless names, but these are real people. Help them. Food is a necessity for life.